Imagine spending 40 years working toward one goal. You wake up before sunrise. You fight traffic. You meet deadlines. You solve problems that never seem to end. You miss family dinners, postpone vacations, and convince yourself that all the sacrifices will eventually pay off. You keep telling yourself, one day, I'll finally have time. Then that day arrives. Your coworkers shake your hand. Someone gives a short speech. You walk out of the office carrying a small box of personal belongings, believing you've just entered the happiest chapter of your life. And in many ways, you have. But retirement experts say there's another side to retirement that very few people prepare for. It's not always about running out of money. It's not always about unexpected medical bills. Instead, it's the emotional and psychological surprises that quietly change everyday life after the excitement fades away. The truth is, retirement isn't simply the end of a career. It's the beginning of an entirely different lifestyle. And just like any major life transition, it comes with challenges that most people never see coming. Today, we're talking about 7 retirement surprises that experts warn can completely change your retirement experience. Knowing about them now could help you enjoy your retirement far more than simply focusing on your savings account. Let's get started. Number 1, freedom can feel surprisingly overwhelming. Almost everyone dreams about having complete freedom. No alarm clock. No stressful commute. No meetings. No deadlines. No boss checking on your progress. For the first few weeks, retirement often feels amazing. You sleep a little longer. Enjoy slow mornings with coffee. Watch your favorite shows in the middle of the afternoon. Take care of projects around the house you've been putting off for years. It feels like a permanent vacation. But vacations eventually end. Retirement doesn't. After a while, many retirees begin noticing something unexpected. The days start blending together. Monday feels exactly like Thursday. You suddenly realize you have nowhere you actually need to be. Experts say our brains naturally crave structure. Not because we enjoy constant pressure, but because routines provide purpose, momentum, and direction. Without them, it's surprisingly easy to lose motivation. That's why many retirees who report the highest levels of happiness intentionally build new routines. Morning walks. A weekly golf game. Volunteering. Reading every afternoon. Taking cooking classes. Meeting friends every Friday morning. These routines may seem simple, but they create something incredibly valuable. A reason to get out of bed excited for the day ahead. Freedom is wonderful. But freedom without purpose can slowly turn into boredom. Number 2, you lose more than a paycheck. Most people believe retirement simply means leaving work behind. In reality, you may also leave behind a large part of your identity. Think about introductions. For decades you've probably said things like, I'm an accountant. I'm a firefighter. I'm a nurse. I'm an engineer. Your profession became part of how you viewed yourself. Then one day, that title disappears. The phone rings less often. The emails stop arriving. People no longer ask for your advice every morning. Suddenly you're no longer needed in the same way. That can be an emotional shock. Experts say many retirees experience a quiet identity crisis during their first year of retirement. Not because they regret retiring, but because they haven't yet discovered who they are beyond there. Careers. The retirees who thrive usually replace their professional purpose with a personal one. Some mentor young professionals. Some volunteer in their communities. Others finally learn skills they've always wanted to master. Retirement isn't about becoming less useful. It's about becoming useful in different ways. Purpose doesn't disappear. It simply changes direction. Number 3, your social circle may shrink faster than you expect. One of the biggest hidden benefits of working is something most people never think about. Daily human interaction. Every day you see familiar faces. You chat before meetings. Share lunch breaks. Celebrate birthdays. Laugh about everyday frustrations. Those conversations may seem ordinary while they're happening. But once retirement begins, they often disappear almost overnight. Everyone promises to keep in touch. We'll grab lunch soon. Let's play golf. We definitely need to catch up. But life gets busy. People continue working. Schedules become harder to match. Months pass surprisingly quickly. Experts warn that loneliness has become one of the fastest growing challenges among retirees. Not because people don't have friends, but because friendships require intentional effort after retirement. The happiest retirees don't wait for the phone to ring. They join clubs. Attend community events. Volunteer. Reconnect with old friends. Meet new people. Because meaningful relationships don't happen automatically anymore. You have to create opportunities for them. Number 4. Retirement can cost more than you planned. Many people assume they'll automatically spend less money after retiring. Sometimes that's true. But many retirees experience the opposite. You suddenly have more free time. More travel. More hobbies. More lunches out. More weekend trips. More online shopping. Small purchases become regular habits. None of them seem expensive individually. But together they slowly reshape your monthly budget. Experts often warn retirees about lifestyle inflation. It's not about luxury. It's about spending a little more often because every day feels like Saturday. Successful retirees don't obsess over every dollar. Instead, they regularly review their finances and make adjustments before small habits become expensive ones. Financial peace doesn't come from guessing. It comes from paying attention. Number 5, health becomes more important than money. When we're younger, success usually revolves around financial goals. A bigger paycheck. A better house. A nicer car. Retirement changes that perspective completely. Suddenly, good health becomes priceless. Because financial freedom means very little if your body won't allow you to enjoy it. Experts consistently find that retirees who stay physically active report higher happiness levels than those who don't. Daily walks. Strength training. Healthy eating. Good sleep. Regular medical checkups. These simple habits often matter far more than people realize. Many retirees eventually discover that the greatest investment they ever make isn't in the stock market. It's in their own health. Money may buy comfort. But health gives you the freedom to actually enjoy retirement. Number 6. Even great marriages need adjustment. Many couples spend decades living parallel lives. Each person has their own work routine. Their own co-workers. Their own schedules. Then retirement suddenly places both people under the same roof nearly all day. For some couples, it's wonderful. For others, it takes adjustment. Little habits become noticeable. Different daily routines create tension. One person wants to stay busy. The other enjoys relaxing. Experts say successful retired couples continue nurturing both togetherness and independence. They enjoy shared activities. But they also protect personal hobbies, friendships, and individual space. A healthy relationship isn't built on spending every minute together. It's built on respecting each other's independence while continuing to grow together. Number 7, happiness doesn't arrive automatically. Perhaps the biggest retirement surprise is this. Retirement itself doesn't create happiness. For decades, many people imagine retirement as the finish line where life suddenly becomes perfect. But happiness has never worked that way. Experts often remind retirees that happiness isn't something you arrive at. It's something you intentionally build. The happiest retirees stay curious. They continue learning. They remain physically active. They help others. They spend time with people they love. They find new reasons to wake up each morning with excitement. They understand something many people don't. Retirement doesn't remove every problem. It simply gives you more control over how you respond to life. That's incredibly powerful. Because it means your future isn't determined by your age. It isn't determined by your retirement date. And it certainly isn't determined only by your bank account. It's determined by the choices you make every single day. Retirement isn't the final chapter of your life. It's the beginning of one you've never experienced before. Yes. There will be surprises. Some will challenge you. Some will completely reshape your perspective. But they don't have to become regrets. With the right mindset, they can become opportunities to build stronger relationships, protect your health, discover new passions, and create a life that's every bit as meaningful as the career you spent decades building. The best retirements aren't simply measured by financial security. They're measured by purpose, connection, good health, and the memories you continue creating. So before you spend all your energy planning how much money you'll need in retirement, ask yourself one more important question. What kind of life do I actually want to build once I get there? Because preparing for retirement isn't just about saving enough money. It's about becoming the kind of person who knows how to enjoy the freedom you've worked so hard to earn. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 7 retirement surprises do you think would have the biggest impact on your life? Or, if you're already retired, which one caught you completely off guard? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else prepare for this important chapter.